Testing. Hello, hello, and welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth DX. Sorry if I sound a little under the weather. I'm not technically under the weather, but I have what I think is conjunctivitis in my right eye. If you don't know what that is, that's like a swelling of the outer eye membrane, and it hurts like shit. But it's not something that'll keep me from playing. I can still see, I can still speak, I can still think around the pain. So we're gonna do something different today. Today we're taking a break from the Locker series, because I kind of just wanted to, and we're going to talk about a storyline with Chapter 4. We're going to have 4 parts to this, one for each season. It's going to be spread out throughout this season, talking about it. We're going to try and look back through the seasons and make sense of the entire disjointed storyline. Because a good writer, while having a disjointed storyline, would make everything somehow connect towards the end. You want the end game to be satisfyingly connected. I say that assuming these people care that the storyline is connected. I honestly don't know if they do. But we're going to go in here today for about an hour to 2 hours. We're going to talk about the storyline. We're not going to run Locker series. We're just going to go on random and the lockers we have loaded up, my loadouts. Oh my god, why does it always do this? Like, I know I have those. First up, in our snapshots we have search chests at Thorn Stronghold. It didn't count the one we got yesterday. That's weird. Thorn. What do we got up here? Tango. He's new. No, Chapter 2, Season 2. He's not new. Mega City Stealth. Cool. Don't know who Tango is. Never seen this game before, but cool. From Season 2 of this chapter. Decent ones. Suki's one of the better ones. Ooh, older. Holy cow. Season 4, my first season. Back then, I so wanted this guy. Now he's just kind of mid-rank. There's another version of him which is better. I think I have it, the fire one. Hers is still pretty cool. I like their stuff, though. We got the storm, orbs. So what do you think? Do you think the storms with this purple lightning has something to do with the kinetic powers? What else do we have it here? Some military stuff, lots of military stuff. The reason we have so much military stuff I don't know about. Wiggles, Whirlwind, Zenas. Oh, these guys are out. I did get these a while back. I have the female version of Chapter 2, I believe. Chapter 2, yeah. I don't know if there'll be a Chapter 3 and 4 of these guys. They haven't released Chapter 3 yet. Not that there was a ton. You know, that's the thing about this. These guys, you have a ton of shit that happened in Chapter 1 and 2. Like, let's look at this, what we have. Let's go into Jonesy's. We already have this, so we can't accidentally buy it again. And edit styles, you get Chapter 1, which is, you know, well, nothing really happened there for the first fall. 2 with Fortnites, which was, I don't know if there was really much there, but they had the Knights come out, I think, the Black Knights. Chapter 3 is Meteor. Meteor after, I'm in Season 3. Season 4 of Chapter 1 was the Rocket, the very first live event. Season 5 of Chapter 1 is Drift showing up and a bunch of stuff. Season 6 is Cube Kevin coming in, rolling around and exploding. Season 7 was the Ice King. 8 was Peeled. Oh, well, 8 was technically the volcano, but whatever. Well, it wasn't. It was volcano and Yeah, there's volcano and treasure. I don't know why he's the main thing here, but still it's cute. Neo in the end. But if you go to the other one, we have a handful just like that in chapter 2. But then you go to chapter 3, and we have 4 seasons. You'll have 4 styles of best. And what were those seasons? Chromed is one of them. And honestly, I don't remember the other seasons being that freaking important in chapter 3. And then when you come here to chapter 4, it's the same thing. We have the island being built. We have Mega City. We have, I don't know, the forest. And then the um we have the now whatever the eclipse. And yes, the forest and eclipse were cool. Mega City was okay. I like the theme, but it's four for a chapter. That's it now. It's not this long chapter. And these chapters, how many of these chapters had something happening? We had a cool CG. We had an in-game event. Another cool CG. In-game event. In-game event. CG and then ended with an in-game event. In-game event. In-game event. So much in-game events towards the end. And now we're getting one in-game event like a year at best. And 4 seasons a chapter. And I don't want to criticize it. But again, if the in-game events is always, oh, you're going to a new island, it's just going to kind of get old. Also, this guy's handsome and this guy's kind of cute. And this guy's not bad looking either. No offense, Wailing Warrior, you kind of look cartoonish. You and Jones are very, very cartoonish. So yeah, I mean, I love the in-game events. I love this chapter for this matter. It had a beautiful map. It had some interesting stuff happening, but it feels like it's too little, too small of a chapter. It's like if I was writing a book, and I wrote a book, and my chapters were originally 200. No, well, that's really too long for a chapter. Let's say 50-page long chapters. I was just one of those guys who wrote 50-page long chapters, lots of description. And then suddenly, towards the end of the book, I'm writing 10-page chapters, 2-page chapters. It feels like I'm getting lazy, is it not? There are reasons for like little chapters like that, but not just sticking to those guns the entire time. I know I'm just complaining, but I've been with this game since season 4, and I hate to see it just go out and get boring because they want something, they want to do less work. I don't know. So it looks like on survival medals, I thought we were done with survival medals. I'm confused. Oh, it looks like there's more than one prize llama. Okay, whatever. We got search chests of thorns. We got weeklies. We got probably a lot of weeklies. Oh, we did a few weeklies. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hit this before we get started and then get in to do it. We no longer have the 0.0 builds, whatever, so we'll just do whatever we need to get the quest going. Sorry, getting a drink in. Shuffle enabled. What are we doing again? Chests at Thorn Strongholds. So we'll go ahead and go in under. Yep, 0 build rate is gone. Meh. What? Come here. Need a hug. Good morning. Look what you did. What is that? What did you do? Did you do that? What just popped up on my screen? I feel like we did that. Good morning, G. Please don't knock over my water. That's all I ask. I know you go over here and be a butt sometimes. I see it. Okay, so we have. Let's just go in 0 here. Head in. There's no solo ranked. Stay away from the water. What did I just say? What did I tell you? I knew you were going to go over there and start knocking things over. There's a full can of water over there. Cute paws. Should I maybe go into my stream manager, G? That might be a good thing. So I want to be on and off the stream manager. I am instead going to be mostly looking down on this thing, so I don't see you speak. Feel free to speak again, because I'm going to be reading this thing I have ready. Chapter 4, Season 4, Fortnite Story Cleanup, Part 1. Pretty much is what we're doing here. Ow, my eye. Fuck. What can the events and the skins of Chapter we're now we're in the final season tell us? The best thing we can do in this is to look back at the chapter and all we can at it and see what happened in that chapter that gives us any modium storyline. That includes looking at the Battle Pass characters, whether or not they fit into the story, looking at the map and map changes, and in this case it was a brand new map for chapter 1 for season 1, and then looking at the actual storyline and everything that you get, including events or CGs. We'll be doing this in a 4-part series, like I said. This is part 1. Jesus, metal, let's get going. We will hit eclipse states. We will start this today. I can't guarantee when the next one is. I gotta write it first. I'm really gonna be writing these out. If you want a preview to what I write, I'm gonna be writing these on my Facebook page, so hit my Facebook page at SephirothTX to get a preview of these episodes in written form. So in the Chapter 1 map, we had just crafted back the island after it was either detonated by the Herald or by the Nothingness Chrome, or by one of us, possibly a 7 safety feature, possibly a oh, it's a single match. Shit. I'm a little busy. Freaking know your guns are down here. Why are you shooting at me? Damn, okay, so not the basement. Let's try that again. Ugh, too busy to ask to talk. Why is she? So, we put the island back together. We borrowed from 3 worlds to put the island back together. A world of Eternal Winter, a one of Eternal Fall, and the original islands, which appeared to be in either summer or spring, our island. In the original island summer area, the islanders put life back together. They crafted future tech farming as Frenzy Fields. They had half a modern city in faulty splits. Excuse me, and in the far east was Slappy Shores, crafted from what appeared to remain of slurpy swamps, but with a new corp in town. Scattered here and there were neighborhoods, gas stations, and trailer parks, as well as the remains of the iOS drill. The fall belonged to the Ageless Empire, including the Ageless and a prince and princess. Their citadel was brought to the island. Their castle There's several other castles across the island. They fortified several watchtowers. On north, they ran a shipping from Breakwater Bay. Closer to the center of the island was the castle town of Anvil. However, seemingly new, the Ageless had dug up kinetic ore, the same ore used to make cubes and kinetic weapons. Originally seen dropped by the visitors' wrecked meteor ship. The place this was dug up was called Shattered Slabs. What am I hearing? Okay, let's let this go. Figure out where we're going. Break. I guess we'll go to the beach at the end. Nah, let's hit. Where should we hit? We'll hit the end. We'll hit any end. Here, in the map here. The kinetic ore was, of course, important. Kinetic ore was used throughout the entire series. We first called it kinetic ore when the cube came to the island. The cubes are made of kinetic ore. This has given me the idea that the cubes, such as Kevin and the ones that invaded, are basically computer systems. AI-run computer systems. Possibly intelligent on their own, but not technically fully sentient or, oh yeah, this is the place with a bunch of rooms, isn't it? So first off, do you think this counts? Where did you come from? Come on, I gotta get 4 chests, that's all. Okay. Three. And 4. Whew, okay. deploy a scanner in the vault. How did I even get to the vault down here? I don't remember. Ah, fun. Why would you have that if this was available? Oh shit, we gotta go. I like that song. Okay, anyway. The winter area was futuristic but ancient, temple-like locations, all but abandoned. All we know is Paradigm was on this planet when she used a piece of it to craft our new island. So we know the least about this part of the island. As the chapter leads to its end, the snowy areas we don't know pretty much shit about. We know that Paradigm was there at the beginning of the chapter. We know she used a chunk of that world to pull into our world to create the new island. And that is it. That's all we really relatively know. Speak with higher and Nolan chance. Are they not over here? Oh, they're right here. I'll speak with and higher Nolan chance. Nice. Oh, did I drop my good weapon? Oh fuck. Invited them. There's something in Kato's deepest, best protected vault that Stone wants. Pulling it off will require a crew stacked with the best of the best. I burned a lot of bridges. That. I thought I did hire him. Did I not hire him? Wow. Well. Gotta lay low until this job is finished. Okay, there we go. Well, and I'm sorry if your first act of being here is death. Because we're in the storm. Chicken. Just hand me. What? There are statues in the futuristic-looking Star Wars world, but we don't know what they mean. Honestly, the world's the biggest mystery here. It's even more of a mystery this, like, we know this place's lore. We don't know the Paradigm World's lore. Oh, is that just the home of the Paradigm? Is that the entire start of the 7? What is the dealio? And you may have noticed this is my favorite weapon in the entire game. Just man, you kept up, Nolan. Are you? Oh my God, he's one of those. I like that. We get some XP up here, and then we'll stop for a minute and talk. Near 0 point. That should protect us while we wait. Sorry, we're here mostly to talk and do missions. Yeah, the high school is speaking with the usual suspects. Okay. Brutal Bastion was one of the abandoned temple cities that dotted the icescape, while our islanders plausibly AIM or another governing entity. I'm going to AIM. I'm going to sit mostly with AIM because of what happened at the end of this season, the first season. Set up Lonely Labs to study the island. Then there was also that kind of our island version of the ice area up north, which is probably just a section of our snow area that had a cabin on it, or maybe someone built a cabin on it. It was that iceberg on the top right. Those are all gone, by the way. Meanwhile, the only good lore gotten from the land itself in the first chapter is that 0 point was found to be underneath a vault. You could hear it going off. Let's see. We roll and see what we get. I'm gonna assault. We don't have fish. I have a pistol. I don't really need an on-the-go bag. Come on. Ah, where it is. Okay, guys. Let's get the going. You're with me, little friend. Okay, so now we can talk while we wait here. And we just gather some XP. I don't think... Oh, there is someone we can talk to in here, but meh. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that person. There's someone right here to talk to. Come with me, friends. does Nolan keep up that well? Am I not going as fast and far as I think I am? There's someone up here. I don't know who is the contact up here. Let's see who our contact. Distract them. Let's get them. I had such good stuff. Dude, chug. What the heck am I seeing? What is that? Wait, Nolan dies, he becomes a ghost. What the heck? That's not usually what happens with hires. I wonder if it's because he's a special hire. Okay, we got 16 stars now. Let's go ahead and head to the beginning, or to the lobby. Brutal Bastion was the abandoned temple cities that dotted the landscape. Well, we already did that. Chapter 1, characters. So our next thing is to look at the characters, right? We looked at the map. There wasn't a lot of lore in the map. The map was just crashed together different locations and different times or eras or whatever. We don't know exactly how, with the discovery that the inside of the island was still partially underneath a lot of the newer island, we don't know how much of what was crashed together. Is it kinetic ore from the fall era, where it looks like the Ageless had no idea existed until then? Or is it from the original island, even though we never seen it until the meteor landed and broke? When the meteor in Chapter 1 landed and broke open a bunch of ore, was it from the meteor? Or did it hit ore that was naturally in the ground already and just spread it throughout the island doing that? It's confusing. We know originally the ore, the first time we saw it, the meteor landed, this sort of crash landed, created a giant massive divot in the ground. And around the area was ore that was eventually taken up by the IO and shipped out to wherever the hell they shipped it out to. It was then used to create shockwave items, mostly best known for the shockwave grenade at the time, and it would be pretty much the only use it has until Kevin showed up, and that wasn't us doing that. But yeah, that was our first introduction to kinetic ore. If kinetic ore comes from the island, our island, what was the last reality doing with it? And I guess the answer in that would be that we know that last reality had buried ships on the island, so they were in the island long before us. And does that have anything to do with the ancients and with Eclipse? Don't know, honestly. What if everything just revolves around kinetic ore? Every single storyline is just the kinetic ore storyline. What would that be? Okay, let's look at our battle pass real quick. Ah, my eye freaking hurts. Let's give us some money. A new background. That may not make the noise. We have an 8. Okay. So with that, we have a new emote to replace up here. We usually just go with the newest emotes up here. Honestly, this would be the oldest emote. safe. Okay, our quests are to talk to people. We're gonna go the furthest from, of course, and just hit these people. Two of them are really close to the big areas. Well, no, one of them's over here in Steamy Springs. Steamy Springs and Steamy Stacks, huh? I cheat, make my eye go away. Make the pain in my eye go away. Jesus, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm a cat, not a doctor. Okay, let's see here. We have that. Let's go in and talk about this. So chapter 1, first character we figured out was Celine. We know so little about most of the chapter's characters, but few have been as forgotten as all of chapter 1's characters. While humanoid, Celine's armor looked straight out of the Last Reality's playbook. It looked a little like the Queen's armor, and is all moon-themed, which seems to be related to the Eclipse Agency. Could she have some dastardly connection to the Eclipse Agency? Celine would also have a sunlit clothing option, so possibly she's related to the triarchs of darkness and light, moon, sun, darkness, sun, whatever. Day and night. So is she somehow loosely related to this theme, or is it all a coincidence of a forgotten skin that happened to have a moon theme, and we happen to have a moon theme here at the end? Who knows? Of course, a lot of characters that show up in the Battle Pass, including this Battle Pass, are not always story characters. In fact, I think this Battle Pass might have the most story characters, but sometimes they're just islanders. For example, I believe we have Masai, a cute skateboarder guy that was almost fully themed around skating. His oddity were maybe some colorful smoke powers he had in his drops, or his skateboard. But I believe he was just a skateboarder on the island. We don't know what his powers have to do with, or his colors or anything, but he has no relative storyline that we know of. So far. He's not normally on the map. I think, all in all, what we have with Masai, it's just a skater who lived on the island who got involved in our little battles. Whoa, what the hell was that? And then we have Doomslayer from Doom, straight from Mars, pulled in by the 0 point, but relatively nothing to do with the timeline. What is Masai doing, Doom doing now these days? Well, those two are likely just doing what they like to do. Masai's probably going around the place skating, and Doom Boy is just probably beating the shit out of anything that doesn't look human. Or does look human and gets in his way. What would... Celine would be the one we want to know what she's doing. If she's the moon's protector, she's somehow related to the moon. What is she doing today? And the thing is, we don't know. I guess we're going to this one right here first. We don't know anything about her. We don't know what she's doing. We don't know what she plans. We don't know if she's integral to all this moon stuff or not. Next up, we had Dusty. While possibly being named after the location Dusty Divot and Dusty Depot, Dusty was likely just another islander. She apparently was involved in a sport known as Brutal Ball, which seemed to be something like baseball with spiked bats, and possibly a healthy dose of violence. And to be honest, once the islanders know they're stuck in a loop and there's no escape, but that death has no real hold here, the islanders probably would do stuff like this, pick up on violence and... Oh, Peely. Hello. Right, you're over here. Agent Peely frowns and shakes his head. He looks disappointed that you have blown his cover. Okay. So, that you're standing out here in your spy gear. Does somebody know how what? Okay, so, take it Agent Philly, who is hiding in plain sight. Wants nothing to do with us. Oh yeah, look at that. Do I have enough time to get to the next person? The question is maybe. So what is, sorry, what is her name? What is Dusty doing? She's probably still running Boodle Ball. In fact, she'll probably bring it to the medieval people, and they probably love it. That little thing for y'all, if you ever want to get through those quick, just break the ground below them with the rifle. You still get the XP, and you still get all the juice. I was gonna say something weird there, but honestly, it was just a little too weird. It was a juice-related joke. We're not gonna go any further than that. What is that? Oh, it's a briefcase. First I will note that as time goes on, the clothes physics always get better. Look at it blowing in the wind. Okay, there's a lot of wind here. Earlier, this blowing in the wind, it looked nice. This is the first game that, like, ever impressed me with the clothes-related physics right off the bat. When they started doing it. I know other games do it, but I didn't expect them to do it. Yeah, that scared him. I did not get what I needed to get there. And now we're fighting the current. Let's get a shirt. That was actually pretty useful. These are more useful than I think that would be. Ammo. Through the forests. Sorry if I'm moaning over here. My eye hurts. So Sloan is gone, by the way, wherever she went. Texted me. No. My son has discovered Twitter. Everybody hide your loved ones. Ew, my nice jacket's so muddy now. Vamp hunter running through the forest. Smells like me. She's a florist. I don't know what I'm going with that. Touch me. Shoot. I don't have any keys. 200. Still inside. What is that rumbling in my ear? Oh, we have a little lag. All the way upstairs, huh? Oh wow, I'm really trying to rehabilitate my image right now. Which is already hard enough with last name like Assassin. This is Ramirez. Your name's Ramirez, lady. Did you forget once you became a coffee? But good luck with crime. Oh, okay then. Our last one is in one of the castles still remaining, one of the watchtowers left up from the ageless empire. We kind of wanted that chest. What is this? Thermal? Yeah. It's very strong thermal though. Fine, I'll take it. That's all, there it is. You getting ready for Christmas over there? Don't get ready, something bad's gonna happen. Your house will be left here, I guess. It's kind of weird just leave this map behind. Maybe we'll just change the map a bit. A big change or something. But leave a lot of it together. Well, me and my friend were theorizing yesterday. I don't want to give away too much in-game theory, but part of the theory, I guess, a big one, was that the time machine is integral to whatever Sloane's plans are. We're going to steal the time machine, or we're going to steal our way into the time machine, and she's going to use it to try to revert things. My friend thought, well, what if it brings us back to map 1? And that is one of my biggest fears of this game, where this game is heading, is that plausibly we just loop everything, and then from here on, the devs don't have to do much work at all. Writing checks here where booty can't cash it. And to think you had left me alone. I wouldn't have gone after you. I could use some shotgun ammo. Okay, seeing the giant moon in the background of everything is actually really cool. Yes, I did just see a bullet fly across the screen, but I don't think they're aiming at me. I think that was just a stray round. Okay, who's here and where are they? Right there. Okay. Countess Strap. Ooh, I am not familiar with you. Me? Not to be totally cliche, but you know who I am, right? I'm not really the low-profile type. I draw crowds, big ones. Okay, old crew it is. Wish me luck. Sorry, that was giving me really big cube vibes. Okay, so now we're done with that. That's it on his, and we'll have 2 more in 2 weeks. Well, more in 2 weeks. So with that, we have weekly now. Travel distance and vehicles. Okay. 3 or forecast hours. Okay. Both of those are fairly easy things to do. But I'm done with freaking things for the week. I guess we'll have to hit, fucking, solo ranks to get anything done. So while we're here, then there was Nezumi, basically mob psycho emo hipster style. He's an explosive psychic with powers of mesmerizing people. Sure, he had a background where he seemed to be exploding the uh, bowling area city. But other than that, his use story-wise was practically non-existent. Outfit's pretty cool. Always nice to meet a fan. I got nothing I need. If you're a vampire, my fandom ends with you on the ground and turning to dust, lady. God, my eye hurts. We don't know what he was doing. We don't know why he is here. He's just anime skin powers. We don't know where he would be going after that. I would assume that whoever is governing this place right now would want him on their side. Next, we had Halsey. Now, Halsey actually, let's speak of the devil. Halsey, this person I believe in is Halsey's crew, by the way. This vampire hunter I am. This isn't Halsey, right? Halsey's the boba tea lady. Yeah, anyway, back to her. Halsey actually has some story that might be important. This bubble tea girl and her crew of 2 others are vampire hunters. And with the Eclipse agency run by a bat, maybe they showed up to prepare. Now, I don't have their 3rd skin yet. It was this lady was a bad, whatever member skin. Halsey was a battle pass skin, and the other guy was just purchasable off the store, and I didn't have enough money to get him, even though I kind of wanted him. Sorry, I'm fucking with NPCs. I wonder if she just says that to me. Countess doesn't necessarily mean she's a vamp, but, you know. Let's see, we'll stay here till the storm and just keep talking. Next, and the only large story skin on the Battle Pass, was the Ageless. He's either a 0 copy of Geno, the IO leader, or who was pulled apart by the 0 point and maybe put back together, or Geno pulled out of time prior to running to IO, running his empire with a group called the Oathbound. The Ageless is obsessed with kinetic tech, crafting the now vaulted kinetic crossbow and kinetic hammer. The now and is later talked into using his tech to make a bridge through the 0 point. It is to note that while the Ageless eventually befriends us through said contact to help build the bridge, he's no friend as he attacks loopers on sight. Okay, let's get moving. Where's my... That's not one. Travels distance in vehicle... Yeah. You see a car, we'll grab a car and just drive around. That is our next mission, is car duties. And if we don't really have anything to do while we're talking, we may just hit Battle Team Rumble for today and save some stuff for tomorrow. Save some of our and whatnot. It is Tuesday, so I don't know when they roll over the weeklies, possibly tomorrow or on Thursdays. Can I get a car? Oh, not let me run off the edge like that. Oh, shit. Wait, who's here? Have I seen who's up there yet? I can't remember if I got up there before. Let's see if there's only up. Well, how are you supposed to get up there? By landing up there? Oh, that's right, it's me. That's cool. I have seen who's up here. Sorry, we got into this hiding part on accident. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, this is Terminator. Too nice. Terminator, no, you're not immune. Right into the middle of things. What the hell? This is where you are, dude. It's all happening right next to you. Okay. Flaw because we got 5. Well, and lastly, the very last skin of this season, we had Geralt. While The Witcher is a good skin and probably had a lot to do on this island with its weird monster loopers and magic and shit, he was not integral to the storyline at all. And if he's still on the island for some reason, he's probably just doing exactly what Doom Guy is doing. Hiding and killing things that don't look human enough. And killing the humans that get in his way. So we then have the storyline and story characters. And that's where the importance lies, I guess. Oh, here's a new Fortnite crew, by the way. We have a new deity character. Can I look? Can I look? Can I look? There we go. This is Asteria. It's a solitary wanderer of cosmic space. Now, in my theories, the spacey-looking characters like this are deity-ish, but she doesn't quite look like that spacey. She could almost be a Last Reality member. She's more humanoid, so it's really hard to see. This is her original version. She has short and long hair version, by the way. Ooh, I like the long. Long hair reminds me of what's his name's hair. Her first form comes in so her heart is a black hole. Could she be a sentient black hole wandering through space? Possibly, like a black hole that took in enough space and things to orbit around to create a body for itself. Sentient singularity. This is, I believe, the person who came from who was the shadow, so with the ageless prince and princess, because this thing on her head looks like the shadow. This is who we saw. And it's a cool looking skin, actually. I like the whole black hole effect. Now, is she a deity like the Galaxy skins? Is she just a sentient black hole? We don't know. Is a sentient black hole be a deity? Again, we don't know. This is her second skin, which looks more like the Galaxy skins, honestly. This looks black hole-ish. Now, this still has a black hole in the middle, but it is surrounded by light. It's blue like the Galaxy skins and glowy blue just like them. It gives us an idea that maybe she is just a deity. But this form looks better than this, and this form looks better with the long hair because it's creepy, honestly. And it is a cool looking skin, I like it. I like both forms, very cool. We have this fun size singularity, again, another singularity thing. Doesn't work. They need to make it to where the actual 0 points, or was not 0 point, it was for the, what's the boundary of Event Horizon? There you go. Of a black hole warps everything behind it, because it should be warping space and time as you get closer to it. This is the blades you saw as a shadow. It's a little weird because there's no actual holding point, because she's a singularity, so that was her willpower. It comes with this, which shows the singularity, the like galaxy version of her, reaching for the black hole version of her, and bringing her into Fortnite. So maybe there's two of them, two versions of herself pulled through different dimensions, maybe. And there's a black hole in the background. Cool looking. The song. Oh, not third party. It's very quiet. Barely hear that. Okay. I'll just sit there and barely listen to things. But all in all, cool. When is my thing due? September 2nd. Okay. So we should be getting this the 31st, I believe. I think they said the 31st. Oh, we have locker. What do we have in the locker, sirs? You got something to do with you? What do we have to do with you? Oh, we unlocked the Midas version of him, so let's go over to him then. No, let's go over to him then. And open up his Midas version. So this looks like Midas, and I honestly like the white jacket the best. It just reminds me of Midas for some reason. Does that make he's related to Midas? I don't know. Did Jonesy and Midas have a baby, and how? Is one of them not telling us something? Honestly, people are saying they don't like this skin. It is kind of mess skin, but I think it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just snazzy. Yeah. The only problem I have here is he has a third just official skin, and we don't have 3 colors for everything else. But whatever. I also picked up something else. Oh, right. Okay, into the battle pass. Into the battle pass we go. We have 6 which can buy her steering wheel. This will become more important when we have her, I think. Alright, should we save you? Maybe. What do we call the skin? Heist formal known chance. So HFNC. HFNC. Okay, same idea. Vehicles. Oh shit. Locker shuffle enabled. Thank you. And we're going in anyway. Okay. So story characterized. The Paradigm Mystery. After putting the island together, the last of the 7, known as the Paradigm, appears to sacrifice herself, attempting to succeed in creating the 0 point fusion, fusing the island and settling the 0 point. We don't know what happened to her. She doesn't show up after that, except for a final contact that seemed to be a pre-recorded message. She may have died during the fusion, torn apart by the 0 point. She may be trapped in the island or trapped within the 0 point. Or maybe she was thrown to a different reality through the 0 point. We don't know. Gino. During the Marvel storyline, Gino was ripped into pieces by the undialed 0 point, spreading him across reality, but he was also being put back together last we saw him. In his absence, the IO is dead. How is he related to the Ageless? Could he be the Nothing? Could he be the Shapeless Man? We don't know, honestly. Was he corrupted somehow? I mean, he was already corrupt, but is he further corrupted somehow? We honestly do not know. Amy, the scientist AI unit and last known survivor of the 7, though the fate of Dwayne Johnson, Foundation, is unknown, the rest of the 7 were prone to seemingly death. Hold on, here we go. Okay, we need a vehicle, so the gas station. get a car. I like to move it, move it. Oh, the time to fight. I like how everybody was like, well, we're going to have a Volcano Season 2.0 since we have this obviously volcanic looking springs over here, right next to Mega City. Still could be a thing, because look, you have like a lava flow right there, right into the city. That'd be perfect. Maybe they were planning that and didn't do it because we guessed it. Shit, I know. Change of plans. Make it about thieves. What? Well, that is like. Oh my god, you can lock bikes into auto drive. Bye. Oh, is that it? Oh, frick is this? Oh, I want this. By long gone, right? Oh, we gotta damage people with SMGs. I'd hope it would. Oh well. Let's do this. Where did that go? That's not where I wanted that to go. And goodbye. Nobody home. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could even break that. Somebody come to me. This might be a battle pass thing I have to do. Why are there people everywhere? Why is there a card in here? What is going on? Oh, she's a walker. How do you go down? I'm about to lose it all. Shit, here comes Storm. Get out soon. Oh well, fuck. I'm in the wrong place. Bye, Felicia. Fuck your shrubbery. Okay, so while that is done, let's go ahead and take a break from playing for a minute and talk about this. So you want to get through it. So Amy is the one that tells us to take a stone source from Paradigm's Winter to the quarry, helping her discover a new power source. As a kinetic ore is already prevalent in the quarry, it is unclear if this is a side element to KO, or if we're supposed to be the accidental source of seeding it. KO. Which I'm going to call kinetic ore. For story's sakes and ease, I'm going to say that it is probably a side element of kinetic ore, or maybe this was us originally refining a version of kinetic ore. Stellan, we are introduced. What? I'm getting it. I hear you. Let's just get some headlines. So, Stellan, we are introduced to Stellan, a man with armor made out of hands. He's got a wimpy frame, but a hell of a voice. His title indicates his job has something to do with delegating rifts. Unclear if he originally was involved with the 0-point full-side rifts that go through different realities, or interside rifts that we use to get around this reality, or maybe he's just a rift scientist, which I tend to lean towards. Tell us originally the ageless wants to create a stable rift gate or a bridge to a new reality. This echoes of the IO's very working bridge using tech controlled by kinetic slabs. Stellan's bridge looks more like a portal tech from Stargate. Using tech seemingly from our world, our island, we hook up the tech to the Zero Vault and help create a star chart to assist the calculation. And then we're told about the shapeless man, but one moment. We're down to 20 people. Fast poking through the floor here, guys. Come on, pick it up. This map's 2 years old now. We're at the end of it. So we're told about a shapeless man. Stellan lets us know a shapeless man, watches the island from afar. He's creating a bridge to bring him. He fears that the man might do if he becomes as much as he fears what he'll if he comes as much as he. Okay, I think I gotta restart that. He fears what the man might do if he comes as much as he fears what he'll do if he doesn't build the bridge. And now I've got people shooting near me. This is over here somewhere. Nada. Okay. A little logging company here. Some chests. Get to a safe spot before we start talking again. Should be enough to set it all. Yep, there it goes. Oh, the people. Okay, I can ignore y'all. I don't really care about y'all. Y'all enjoy this storm. Oh, right, there's people in here as well. Darn it. There's gonna be a bolt in here. Hello. Hello? Hear that noise, right? That's the magical noise about. Oh, some labs. These don't look natural. Oh, oh, that did not hurt for some reason. What was that? Midas' drum gun. Damn, I almost stood up to Midas' drum gun. Okay, we got 6 more. I don't know if 6 is enough to unlock something, but we'll see. Then we got told, let's talk about the shapeless man here for a minute. Gosh. Okay. Fortnite shit's broken. What did I get in career? Oh, and loud. Earned SMG expert. Loud, okay. Not very loud SMG, but whatever you say there. Still SMGs, so we might just hit Team Rumble here and try to get some SMGs. Doesn't matter what SMG it is, as long as it's SMG. First, let's hit this real quick. No, let's go ahead and select it and go in. Team. Yo, So shapeless man. Stellan lets us know a shapeless man watches the island from afar. He creates the bridge to bring him. Oh, we've already said all that shit. We don't know yet the shapeless man's identity. Could the nothing who gave the herald the chrome be the shapeless man? Could it be the new form of Gino? Some said the chaos agent, the liquid being. However, his summer skin indicates he's still on the island and acclimated to living here post Midas importance. It's doubtful it's our new vampire overlord of the Eclipse agency, as shape-shifting makes him have two forms, not no form. He isn't shapeless. We finish the Rift Gate, but before Stellan's plans go through, Amy has us hack in to create a smaller test gate. We shove AI into a teddy bear, a seashell, and a taco, and send them through. The objects return changed and disturbed, and oh my god, the hell just happened? It shrunk. Hold on. I lost my place because it shrunk on me. And I hate just accidental shrinkage. Blah, 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 blah. The objects return changed and disturbed. The bear now resembles a cube or storm zombie. I guess technically now a kinetic zombie. The taco has grown eyes. Yum. And the shell now sports a smiley snowball. It is unclear if Amy pointed the cords in a different way or some reality, or if it's in the same reality the warden was. But her probe finds some or all the seven. Or maybe all the Chrome Islanders, saying they have all changed. This may indicate that they are being controlled by the Nothing, as everyone but Paradigm and the Foundation, MIA, got turned into his Chrome. Amy's plan is to, once the Rift Gate is active, shove herself through it attached to an AIM bot or an AIM bot. Let's go ahead and go in. If you aren't aware of the AIM bots are, they were introduced in Chapter 1, just past the Cube event, when the iceberg crashed into the island with North came with AIM bots. So usually, likely they're used facility bots used to control, like, and control and contain the things on the iceberg. Okay. All we need, put that in that. Now all we need, put better than that. Challenged, I did the quest. Not what we need, but better than that. Just give me it. Gosh darn. SMG, just what we need. What do you have? Twin mag assault rifle. Yeah, why not? Something I already have. One upstairs, it sounds like. People in here. Scope versus SMG, combat SMG, I guess. Yes, sir. Like that. I guess for shotgun, we will take the gold shark tooth. I'm pretty loaded up. Do I? Oh, you can find that. Not sure where the thing is, but okay. I think I found it. Would have died. Gosh, I should have gotten the other one. XP, you gonna eat me. Darn. She ate me. Crack shot, this is for all the trouble you've given us. There's everybody. Speaking of an aimbot. Oh no, that's not aimbot. Is that aimbot? Aimbots anyway. Yeah, we already said that. Uh-oh. Got one. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. Oops, sorry, track shot was like twice. For Crack Shot's house. It's been next chapter building on the new one. Ollie Austin free? Where the hell is everybody? Dude, I'm just simply... Yeah. It is an aimbot. Why is he eliminating trees? think he's gone crazy. What the freak just happened? What just happened? Oh my god, I could have done this. Mirrors got me. 79.9 out of 3,000. We're going to be doing this for a few times. At least to the end of the storyline, then we'll finish up tomorrow. Come here, you bastard. Oh, we got it. Oh, wait, right. It's not that one anymore. This is getting a little chaotic. Jesus. This reminds me of the old Team Rumble. 965 out of 3,000. What the hell is happening? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? I think I was sniped. Oh, I got one of them. Up to 1,000. This is finally eliminated. Oh, I was hoping for like a cool thing when we get killed by that. Okay, so the guy who killed me earlier when I landed must have had one of those going. 6 stars. Where are we at in time? We are now 1 hour 40 minutes. So whenever we finish the story, we'll finish our game. We'll stick to Team Rumble. Warden. Later, the Warden tells us he was ordered by the Shapeless Man to work for the Earthbound in the first place. It is unclear if this was before or after they came to the island. We are told that off-game 2 skins from the store or monthlies defeated the Ageless, ending the little war that was going on between islanders and sided with or against him. So the Ageless was trying to create a new empire on the island, create a new governing order, and there were people who were against and for him, and that was just a little little side quest we had to do. But apparently these 2 characters, I think at least one of them was a battle pass, a member character, ended him. Well, not ended him, but defeated him. I don't know if that officially kills him or not. That is unclear. Like a lot of the story this chapter. Someone, us, Peace Syndicate, Warden, likely Amy, messes with the Riftgate coordinates, causing it to destabilize. It is likely Amy went through this before it releases all its energy into the sky, and creates a giant sideways rift, similar to Kevin's rift from Chapter 1, but red, likely because the strain of putting an entire city through it, leaving us with questions unanswered to this chapter. Where is Amy and the missing? Who is the nothing? Where are the 7? Does Moon Lady have anything to do with this chapter? There's a lot of unanswered questions to this chapter, and to the finale of the 3rd chapter, and it'd be interesting to know if they plan on actually answering some of these questions, or if they just leave us without much ado. Now, of course, I can see Amy and the nothing becoming more important as chapters go on, and maybe becoming something in a storyline later on. Maybe it's not meant to be wrapped up just quite yet. But even then, why make a moon-themed lady, and then make the moon-themed lady unimportant to the moon-themed inn? If you are out there, I'd like to hear your opinion. You can tell me your opinion here. You can go tell me on SephirothTX Facebook page, or you can find my YouTube and tell me below this video. It's also go to YouTubers who are watching this video right now. I'd like to know everyone's opinion on this. This will likely be our final drop of the day. It's past 1:50 now. I usually do 130-hour stream, so after this, I'm going to put something warm on my eye. Okay, so we need SMG. No, but better. Okay, any of that give me an SMG? Heavy Havoc. No, I think I like heavy Havoc. Oh, the Havoc's blue. We'll go ahead and see what's better. Sniper. Humpy. SMG, hello. And now we're loaded up. It's not the best SMG. What is an SMG, I guess? We're at the same place we did last time, aren't we? Well, no, it's good. Actually, no, we'll take it. Go for sickles. Green, yay, that was better. Okay, now we're loaded up. Steady hands. Let's roll for this. Actually, no. Honestly, don't care about that shotgun now. I'm not going to use it ever. This is no one is short. Honestly, I don't think I need any of these. You know, I got that and I don't want it. Oh my god, they have an episodic comeback. Boo. I thought you were a person. Come with me, my dino brother and you. Sorry. My dinosaur just got yeeted. Sure, why not? I know, but do you know where he went? Did he just leave us? Hello. Take it. I don't need it. One 320, and I at least someone just took out my raptor. Not that it's my raptor anymore. The moment it dies, it's not my raptor. Oh, come on, give me shit that matters. Oh, no. Only 5 so far? I feel like I got so many more. Oh, what the hell? Sniped. I got sniped with flight. Noise. my dino. That might be my dino. So. Yeah, I like these BS combat quest stuff that definitely not. What did I just miss? What was that? One 948. Where are we at? A few more minutes at the end of this. Tomorrow we will start up the so we'll do a longer series again tomorrow, but we won't be doing another one of these for probably a week. We'll do it once a week. However, once we finish with quests, I'm not sure what we'll be doing in here. You can show up and tell me whether you want to see my longer series progress through creative or in team run like this, or just continue. We do have other quests we can do. Oh, I thought you were a bad guy, sorry. Totally just shoot my own person there. Okay, so we got some stars to spin before we go for the day. Thank y'all for joining me. I kind of like doing the story overview. I'll be writing the next story overview sometime this week, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, sometime next week. I don't know, whenever I have time to do it and really feel up to it. Time to sit down and get all the story together. Part 2 will involve season 2 of chapter 4. I'd like to hear your thoughts on possible relations between season 1 and the end game here in chapter 4. Again, I really don't have a lot other than the ageless, the felled bridge. Where is the nothing? Who is the shapeless man? How are they related to our vamp? And the eclipse, and is Moon Lady somehow related to the eclipse? That's all I have. Really nothing integral, nothing connected. Does anything in season 1 connect to season 2, which is Mega Season, the Mega City season? I don't think so, but we'll figure that out as we go through season 2. Honestly, I think that this chapter has been a very disconjointed chapter. It's disconjointed storyline that they're just kind of throwing together to make a 4-season chapter. And to be honest, that's kind of how I remember chapter 3 being. Kind of disconjointed. Thrown together, we had what? We had the war with IO. We had the flip of the island. And then the island, we ended up on the futuristic version, or not futuristic version, but way different version of the first map. We had the IO war. Then we had peace. And then we had Chrome. And honestly, it was kind of a disconjointed story, but there was no need to conjoin it together. But now we need to start having some conjunction between storylines here if they're going to be doing this 4-season storyline. we need to start melding together the stories. If this eclipse and this event has nothing to do with anything through the season other than itself, and anything to do with any of the other chapters, and it's just its own seasonal storyline, how does that add to the overall arcing theme and story of Fortnite, which a lot of us are here to see? And dude, there's an Asteria thing up there. I wanted to see if she had a trailer, but as you can hear, I can't currently select the things. I wonder how. I'm gonna try something real quick. If this exits me out of the stream, sorry. What? You can use this menu to original lobby and leave the party. I'm trying to actually exit the game back to the full last menu. Can you not leave the game and go back to the menu now? Like the start area? I thought you used to be able to do that. Huh. Interesting. Of course, I have instructions from people I don't know. Sure. Find Mike. I don't remember what he said his name was again. Lucky is on. Good morning, Lucky. This is him. So he is part of my friends list. He just changed his name. I've never known him to be called that. There. Okay, nickname. That's cool. I like to do nickname stuff. Of course, you could be really asshole with the nicknames. Oh, as it is. Anyway, we will see you tomorrow for Locker Series. Everything's been set up. Oh, I had a battle pass thing to do, didn't I? A moment. Battle pass. We have 2 more we can do, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we can get both those in on. Which means next time we'll be aiming for our pizza lady. We have a bunch of her stuffed, and now she's here. Chew your gum with your mouth closed. Sorry. What time does Ahsoka come in? Does it say? Coming soon. 30 days. Which does sound short. So I've been told this season's going to be a 2-month, 2.5-month season, which is really short. So hopefully they just really start giving out our XP here. As for our quest, tomorrow we'll continue with this. We'll do this. If we run out of stuff, we may hit, we'll see what this gives us. And then we may hit, Crater experience to see if we can earn the rest of this. We have 414. And yeah. Anyway, peace and out. I will see you all tomorrow. And I said that backwards, but ciao.